To celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Seagull 1963, Red Star watches have just made it a little bit more special. Let's get into it! Yes, and welcome to the Mad Watch Collector Show. Now, I've said it once and I'll say it again. The Seagull 1963 is one of the best watches on the market for anyone that loves nostalgia, vintage aesthetics, a good story, an affordable Swiss movement. More on that later, but Thomas Leung at Tianjin Watch Company, sister brand to the Seagull Watch Company, came up with a reinterpretation of the Seagull 1963 back in the early 2000s. Since then made his own company up, Red Star Watches, and that has become the official watchmaker of the Seagull 1963. Now this Seagull 1963 is 60 years old this year, and to celebrate this anniversary, Red Star have come up with something quite special, but only 749 of you are going to get it. Was 750, but Red Star sent me one and I don't have to give it back. Are you Seagull 1963 ready? Let's go! With whatever Seagull you do buy from Red Star's website, this is what you get, and it is very well done. A tin in a box in a box. But you've come here for the watch, and it's time to see this beauty. And yes, to celebrate the 60th anniversary, Red Star have come up with a bronze beauty. Yes, a bronze alloy case that is going to patina to your surroundings and your environment. Whether you live in the sea, whether you live by the sea or not, this bronze is going to change completely differently to anyone else's on the planet. I've had this watch now for over a week and it's already started to dull a bit and look really cool and vintagey, but I have to say this watch looks absolutely stunning and makes me think, why didn't they put a bronze case on this already? That and the dial fits perfectly together, and that matched with this premium single pass NATO strap just looks the dog's box. The case is bronze, but the case back is stainless steel.
We don't want to leave a green patch on your wrist, do we?
I want to compare this to the acrylic version right now, and as you can see, the dial colour is definitely different. A slightly warmer tone to match that bronze case. Also, the applied markers are a rose gold colour to complement the case too. Now, the standard 1963 is known for having an all polished case. We get some lovely textures on this limited edition, and it certainly does give the Seagull 1963 a different type of character. Makes it even more special, as if I found this in an antique shop, you know? The dimensions of this watch are the same to the standard acrylic apart from one. The diameter is 38mm, thickness is around 13, but the lug to lug is 2mm shorter at 45mm. So a slightly more compact size that I know I'm going to appreciate. Other than the case material though, the two main differences is the case design and glass. The standard has an acrylic domed crystal that sits on top of the case. For this limited edition, you get a sapphire glass and a sapphire exhibition case back, but this time the sapphire is placed inside the case, and you definitely have more of a bezel with this one. Me personally, I think I like it better, plus it gets to show off more of that bronze material. There is an added inscription just below the hand stack which says 60th year, something exclusive only to this watch. We do not have a screw down crown, we have a screw down case back, but this watch is only water resistant to 30 meters. It could only take an aggressive sneeze for your watch to get water damaged. Obviously, you're not going to take this swimming, and for me personally, if it's raining outside, I probably wouldn't wear this either. However, you want to get it a little bit wet because that patina starts coming a bit quicker.
Could you just click that like button, please? It really helps the channel. Thank you.
This limited edition comes with a beautiful strap. We've got stainless steel, rose gold plated hardware, which does a great job matching the case. It's certainly the most premium strap I've ever had that comes with a Seagull 1963, and that deep green military colour with the red line going through it sure does complement this watch. Powering the 1963 is a Seagull ST19 movement, and believe it or not, the machines that make the parts to this movement are the same machines bought over 60 years ago by the Chinese government from the Swiss movement maker Venus. The ST19 has definitely been modified a little bit over the years, but to know that these movements that are still made in the Tianjin watch factory by machines that are probably, let's be fair, 80 years old is very appealing to me. Anyway, to operate this is lovely and a fantastic action to the chronograph. This is a column wheel chronograph with a swan neck regulator, something you won't see in any other watch under, I don't know, £2,000, which is another reason why this watch is so appealing.
Hello.
On my 6.5-inch wrist, and you know what, we've found a keeper, ladies and gentlemen. I feel very fortunate that Red Star sent me one of these watches. I think the dimensions are spot on. The bronze alloy colour is fantastic. The blued hands that look black in some lights and then shiny blue in others. It's a dial that definitely shouldn't work on paper, but damn does it work in real life. For any current Seagull 1963 owners, this watch is definitely the creme de la creme. A watch that pays a fitting tribute to a great little story, and I gotta say, I'm so glad it's in my collection. There you go, the Seagull 1963 Bronze Limited Edition. I honestly can't think of any bad things to say about this watch. I already love the acrylic standard version. This has the upgrades of the sapphire sandwich. It's my first bronze watch I've ever owned, and I'm so looking forward to seeing what the patina does in the weeks to come. It's got a unique dial to this reference. The strap is lovely. It's just one of those watches you can't really moan about. This run of watches is limited. There are only 750 made. You get a 2-year warranty, free worldwide shipping.
Remember the import tax?
And this watch is going to cost you €399. Now I know around the world there are thousands of 1963 fans out there, but there are only going to be 750 of us with this bronze bad boy. Here it is, my wife's first impressions of the bronze Seagull 1963 limited edition. I really like this. It looks warm. Love the dial, really like the strap. Really unusual overall. This is good. Well, if you get the seal of approval from the wife, you're halfway there. I'd love to know what you think of this Seagull 1963. There are so many different variations on the Red Star website. If you don't want the bronze one, get a different one. I think only 1963 fans will buy this, and I can see this selling out pretty quick. This watch is now live on the website, so if you do like it, I'd go ahead and buy it. Thanks for watching till the end, and if I've got you for a few more minutes, why don't you check this bad boy out? This is a sensational show. Yes, one of my best efforts on that day. Go on, click it. It's great. Come on, it's great. Click it. Click it.